It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Got a man, Palmer has it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Herbert throwing again. That throw finds Johnston. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Sending a receiver left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Herbert back to throw. Has it down close. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Dobbins. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. Bringing him out to number 1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing, it's Jameis Winston.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Winston now. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He'll cobble together a yard there. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one complete to Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Again, it's Chubb. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
How how many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact, but before they ever reach the target.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Browns and their running back about to get back to work. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. They begin the drive with Chubb. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by Deion Henley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 41. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's third down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Chargers start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 34. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Herbert from the gun. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's on the move. Taking off with it again. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Round 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Winston. Got a man. It's Njoku. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw, here's Winston. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun here. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return to Jerome Ford. And look at this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing is Winston. Connection made to Judy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The give inside to Chubb. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down from the 31. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Chubb again on 2nd down. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Winston. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Finding Hurst. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Chubb on the give, headed left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll run. This is Chubb. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Winston to throw it. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Winston now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give right side to Chubb. And they take him down right along the 30. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10 now from the 30. Chubb running out of the gun. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the 23. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Winston looking to throw. Can't get it to him, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's third down now.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns needing 4 points. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That fall's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. He'll throw it. Hurst there to grab it.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
On now comes their punter. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Juke the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now. Finds his man over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Looking to throw it. Searches from the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.